Boudica was an ancient Iceni Briton from what would today be the region of East Anglia in present-day England. She would have spoken a Brythonic language, which was the ancestral tongue of the present Welsh language, which is why she is often confused as being Welsh and or English instead of what she was, an ancient Briton. For many, the name Boudica resonates within Wales and its history, as well as its folklore, as a warrior queen who led a rebellion against Roman rule in the 1st century AD. This, of course, also resonates with the present Welsh people and those of recent centuries past, because she symbolizes the Welsh struggle against oppression, whether Latin, Saxon, Norman or Anglo, better than almost any other historical figure. Boudica was born into the Iceni tribe, a Celtic people who inhabited a region in eastern Britain, most notably Norfolk. Boudica's connection to Wales is rooted in the broader context of Celtic culture. The Celtic people shared linguistic and cultural ties that transcended modern geographical boundaries. The modern area of Wales, like other parts of ancient Britain, was inhabited by Celtic tribes, with shared customs, art and language. It is therefore not wrong for the Welsh to claim Boudica as one of their own, just as it is not wrong for a Celtic heritage-leaning someone from Norfolk to similarly claim Boudica as one of their own. She was an ancient Briton, neither modern Welsh nor modern English. It would be wrong to deny an English person their own Celtic heritage, as many within England will have ancient Briton ancestors, just as many within Wales will have Norman and Saxon ancestors. It must be said, however, that the island of Great Britain at this time was Celtic, though with a growing Latin influence, and the lands of England and Wales were both occupied by Brythonic peoples, who spoke a language far more similar to Welsh than to the later non-native language of English, which would arrive centuries later with the Saxons and continue evolving following their arrival. In AD 60 or 61, Boudica famously led a rebellion against Roman forces, incited by mistreatment and the seizure of her family's property. Her fierce resistance led to the sacking of several Roman settlements, including Camalodunum, which is modern Colchester, Londinium, which is modern London, and Verulamium, which is St. Albans. Some might argue that Boudica's rebellion was the first great Welsh rebellion of its kind, one which would inspire later Welsh rebellions from the likes of Llywelyn and Dafydd ap Gruffudd against the Norman king Edward I and his conquest of Wales, to the later uprisings of Owain Glyndwr against the Plantagenet kings of England, Henry IV and Henry V. Each of these rebellions, Boudica's included, possesses the theme of the valiant Welsh hero failing in their war, though succeeding in the immortalization of their name and legacy. Boudica's legacy extends far beyond her military campaigns too. She has come to symbolize the spirit of resistance and defiance against oppression. Her story resonates with the struggle for freedom and self-determination, much like the later heroes who would take up battle against the oppressive conquering forces who followed after the Roman example.